Cybercrime is skyrocketing, tallying more than 2,200 daily cyber attacks, and as we live in a world ruled by tech, that number is bound to balloon exponentially over time. Consequently, it's all powered by the perfect criminal attracting triad: cost effectiveness, lightning fast execution, and extraordinary profitability, setting it leagues apart from other criminal endeavors. And we're not talking about your run-off-the-mill stuff. We're talking about super slick bad actors pulling off sophisticated heists of the digital age. They want your personal data, your online services, your networks, you name it, and if they get their way, your services could go kaput, or your private info might be splashed all over the web. That's a one-way ticket to a wrecked reputation, an empty bank account, and a boatload of stress for anyone who depends on the services you provide. There are billions upon billions of lines of code in production today, and within all this code we have vulnerabilities that have either not yet been discovered or not yet been fixed. Vulnerabilities that are primed for exploitation. Flashback to 2014, Sony Pictures, a major film studio, was hit hard by a cyber attack that shook the entertainment world. Allegedly linked to North Korea, hackers launched a revenge plot over the film The Interview, where a fictional Kim Jong-un meets a fiery end, burnt to a crisp if you will. The hack, powered by phishing emails targeting Sony bigwigs, unfolded with just one click. Hundreds of thousands of files spilled into the cyber abyss, exposing the studio's inner workings. Confidential information went viral, actors were smeared, upcoming films were leaked, millions of potential dollars were lost, and studio heads were at the forefront of backlash. Sony Pictures found itself scrambling to deal with the fallout, allocating a hefty $15 million to revamp their security and systems. In the blink of an eye, these hackers were able to make a single click launch one of the biggest data breaches in Sony's history, leaving the entertainment giant to grapple with the damaging and costly aftermath. So you're probably wondering, what's the solution to situations like that? Who's going to be the Batman to these digital jokers? Well, that's where cybersecurity comes into play. It's essentially the art of shielding systems, networks, and programs from the array of villains hiding in the digital dark, the antithesis of hacking. And with the internet's population surging past 5 billion users worldwide, it becomes a vast playground for hackers scheming to exploit any vulnerabilities. Now, more than ever, we need to embrace cybersecurity. Think of it as a key to mastering the skills required to develop impenetrable software, identify and thwart cyber threats, and analyze evidence to halt such notorious shenanigans. As companies expand and adapt, their digital networks and systems naturally become more intricate, creating potential gaps. The Sony hack demonstrated how individuals can become the weak link in the security chain. Therefore, it's crucial for organizations to elevate their game, adopt robust security and compliance measures, ensuring the safety of customers, employees, and ultimately avoiding a pernicious fit. So how do we translate this knowledge into concrete action to fortify our organization's cyber resilience? Fortunately, there's a well-established blueprint in the realm of cybersecurity that has stepped up to execute the fundamentals. It's called Cyber Essentials. Surprisingly, not all businesses have embraced this initiative, but it deserves a prime spot on everyone's business radar, as it holds the potential to revolutionize our approach to cybersecurity. In essence, it's a straightforward yet highly effective set of guidelines backed by the UK government, designed to protect us from a wide range from common cyber attacks. Let's delve into the 5 security controls provided by the Cyber Essentials framework to gain a deeper understanding and ultimately bolster our business savvy swagger. The first control I want to talk about is firewalls and gateways. Think of this control as VIP hosts at an exclusive event, meticulously curating the guest list and managing the velvet rope to define who gets in and who stays out. Why does this matter? Well, you want only the right individuals getting access to your business services, keeping things running efficiently. If unwanted guests slip through, they've got free reign over your data and services, spelling potential trouble for your business. That's where Cyber Essentials swoops in, ensuring those firewalls and gateways are top-notch and exclusive, booting out any uninvited guests and keeping your business sailing smoothly. The next control, Secure Configuration, basically focuses on setting up your devices like a pro, from servers to laptops to even mobile phones. When PCs are first installed, they're often not very secure, as they may contain pre-installed software that could turn into a security risk if not managed properly. Well, this control steps in to fix that. Think of it like a digital spring cleaning, ditching any apps or software you're not using, all for better performance and a way slimmer chance of your devices turning rogue. Another important control that slashes down potential vulnerabilities is user access control. A fancy term, but it's basically a safeguard that ensures users have the right keys to their kingdom within a network. And it boils down to 2 accounts with varying levels of access. There are standard accounts where users often need the permission of an admin to perform high-level tasks. Then there are admin accounts, in which they could do pretty much anything, thing. However, if a hacker waltzes in and you've got full admin powers, they adopt that power too, and chaos can ensue. So to keep the potential chaos in check, Cyber Essentials proposes to limit the damage by recommending every user within the business to have a standard account for their regular tasks, leaving admin access to be restricted to IT personnel. Essentially, a move like that stops admin account holders from using their high powers for typical activities like emailing. Plus, if someone clicks on a shady email, they're doing it in their standard user account, limiting the mess they can make. Sony could definitely take some notes here. Next up, we need to talk about malware protection control. This one's all about having the right software in place to keep hackers from successfully employing malware onto your precious data and devices. See, malware is like the villainous creation of hackers, out to snatch or corrupt your resources. So every gadget in your arsenal needs a solid, robust anti-malware shield, and it must be set up and configured correctly to ensure your services and data are Wakanda levels of secure. The fifth and crucial control of Cyber Essentials revolves around patch management. This control is akin to keeping your devices and software in tip-top shape, because let's face it, they've got more holes than Swiss cheese. Developers are constantly playing whack-a-mole with new vulnerabilities they find, so they release updates, and that's what patch management is all about. It's like slapping some flex tape on potential cracks in your digital armor.
The super strong waterproof tape!
Now, if you're still clinging on to Windows XP like it's 2001, Cyber Essentials will deem your business pulseless. Why? Because outdated systems are essentially open invitations for hackers to stroll in unopposed and wreak havoc. Cyber Essentials emphasizes the need to keep your software game tight. Hit that auto update button or manually install those high-risk updates within 14 days of their release. This strategy ensures no room for novice hackers to exploit vulnerabilities stemming from outdated systems, keeping your digital fortress impenetrable. Successfully implementing those 5 controls can lead you toward achieving that coveted Cyber Essentials certification. With that being said, embarking on the cybersecurity journey should often commence with the marriage of Cyber Essentials. While these controls serve as a powerful defense against common threats, it's significant to recognize that they are not the silver bullet. Cybersecurity is an ever-evolving landscape, with threats constantly appearing. Cyber criminals adapt, much like shapeshifters, developing sophisticated strategies to breach defenses. Think of Cyber Essentials as your initial armor. It offers essential protection against prevalent threats, helping mitigate risk and fortify your organization. However, the digital realm teems with advanced threats that exceed the scope of these essentials. By combining Cyber Essentials with ongoing vigilance and staying informed, businesses can construct a robust defense system that meets the challenges posed by evolving cyber threats. Thanks for listening. I trust that embracing cybersecurity practices is a smart move for your future endeavors.